Deciding to go to college sounds simple until the question hits, can I actually do this? Especially when you're balancing work, family, and everything else life throws your way. But here's the truth. You already have. You've handled responsibility. You've figured things out. You've kept going when it wasn't easy. At DeVry, that matters. Because with the right support, flexibility, and guidance, you're set up to succeed on your terms.
What I am most proud of about my success that I had at DeVry University and afterwards in my professional career is the example that I was able to set for my son. I could have continued to work the minimum wage jobs. I could have continued in the path that I was on. I showed him that hard work and pushing through those things can change your life.
Confidence doesn't come from pretending things are easy. It comes from knowing you're supported when they're not. From having someone answer the hard questions, helping you find a path forward, and remind you you're not doing this alone.
I see myself as a part coach, part accountability partner, a support system, an advisor, and for some of my students, part friend, because I am able to instill confidence where my students are. I listen to their concerns. I help them start the process from the very first questions up until when they are saying, "Judith, I have an A."
At DeVry, support isn't a single moment. It's ongoing. It shows up in guidance, in flexibility, and in a university that understands that life doesn't pause for school.
During my first semester at DeVry, 10 days before my finals, we lost our house to a fire, including all of my final projects, my books, everything. I was ready to quit. And my phone call to my advisor was, I need to withdraw. I have to get my life in order. And she said, give me a little bit of time and get a little bit of sleep before you make that decision. Well, the next thing I know, I get a phone call a few hours later, and it's the dean. And he called me and said, Rosemary called me, and I'm really sorry for what happened. And we are going to give you incompletes in all of your courses. We will set up tutoring for you when you return. You have time to get all of your final projects done. They had already reached out to my professors when they had given me that phone call. They replaced my books, and they made sure that I was ready to go.
And over time, something shifts. Not because challenges disappear, but because believing in yourself is easier when someone believes with you. And with the right support, doubt turns into momentum, and confidence becomes something you build step by step.
DeVry made it impossible for me to fail because of the support they offered. I had a great relationship with my advisor. She checked on me. I would walk in, and sometimes she would be in the waiting room knowing that I was coming and saying, hey, how are things going? She would call me, she would email me. And the professors were very much the same way.
You don't have to have it all figured out to begin. You just need a school that's willing to walk with you. At DeVry, you're not doing this alone. Because when we have your back, a step forward stops feeling so far away.